I broke my main scene. If you've ever broken anything like this, comment below. I'd like to know what you did or how you fixed it. But mainly right here, I have a new scene where I was kind of creating new models for enemies. You can see the one I showed earlier, which I fixed part of the texture. Looks a lot better now. You can see it kind of has this red thing here, and the right wing looks a lot better than this left one. I don't know why. I've been trying to fix that too. And then I added a new model, which is, I think it's called the Trident, which is kind of a cool little enemy model there. But I added the outline to all of them. And here's what I did where I went wrong. On my player ship, which we're calling Beowulf, it came in actually at about 90 degrees. So it was kind of angled just like this. And I was like, well, I don't want that angled that way for this scene. And so I changed it to face the correct way. Now, when I went back to my main game, my main scene here, and I pressed play, I mean, you could immediately see the problem. My ship is now turned sideways. And so I'm flying through this space, and any edits I made to that other scene make the ship sideways. Anyhow, so I'm trying to figure this out. I may not have time to figure it out today, but one of the main problems I'll show you that I've understood, if I go to my player rig in the hierarchy, you can see that there's no animation for it right now. So somehow the animation got disconnected. I run down here in the timeline view, and I can open up that master timeline. Now on the right hand side here, you can see if I now click on player rig, I have the timeline view open again. And if I go to double click on this animation, you can see the curve that I have here. Let me recenter on the player rig or the player ship. And you can see that I have the ship still facing the wrong direction. Even if I go in here and say, well, hey, that player ship needs to face 90 degrees to a certain direction, and I zoom in on the play area, you'll see immediately that it's just going to start turning to that left side. Okay, which is not good. We don't want that to happen. But I also see some other animations are messed up here. So I'm trying not to let it frustrate me. I think this is just part of game development. I know that I experience this a lot in app development. One of the things that you can kind of use to see what's really going on here, if I open the master timeline again, is that the curve, if you go to the animation, let's see, double click here, and I jump over to the curves, you'll see immediately I start at 90 degrees, right where that yellow thing is there. It's kind of hard to see, but I start at 90 degrees and then immediately the animation starts turning the other direction. And that's my main problem. I really just need to go into every turn in that rotation and kind of add 90 degrees to it. So not a big deal, but still frustrating. Again, let me know if you've had frustrating moments like that, because I think we all do. And sometimes you just got to put in the work to fix it. But that's what I'm working on today. So I'll see you tomorrow.